Testing, testing. Looks like we are good, I think. Yep. Awesome. And welcome back, guys. It has been a little bit. Actually, don't know. How long was it? I think we got gate a few days ago. Saturday, Sunday. Somewhere around there. And it is now Monday, a public holiday in Australia. Which is awesome. So I've been playing a little bit. I played a little bit last night and a little bit this morning. And you may have noticed some things to have changed. No, truth is how we go, and welcome. I'll probably take you through what exactly I've done between the gate, ancient gate, so this gate, going to the nether and getting all this stuff, and now. And it has been quite a bit. I've been a pretty busy duck. So if we go down here, you'll notice that our power gen has... Oh, actually, this is bad. Why is it not on? Hang on a second. This... Oh, no. 1 second, guys. Lucky we came here and checked, because... Why is our power disconnected? Huh? What? What happened here? Okay, this was on. I'm a little bit confused to why this is off, but let me go check. Iron plasma. Oh my goodness. We are currently maintaining this on mainnet, and I don't know why we are out. This is bad. Magnesium dust. Oh goodness me. Magnesium. Let's go chuck this through an electrolyzer real quick. We will just make a quick pattern. And we will get some of this going. This is really bad, guys. This is what we're going to try fix today anyway. So let's just do that. And hopefully getting some liquid magnesium running. We will get... This is really bad. We'll get some iron plasma going. Sorry. I did not. This only just happened. We ran out of magnesium because... I'll show you why. I'll show you why. I think we can actually fix it. I think we can fix it. It's all gone into Netherline. How do you have 4 million magnesium chloride? Because reasons. Because reasons. But that should be processing it into magnesium. So that should be a small buffer for now. But hopefully these should turn back on. I'm hoping. Didn't realize how much magnesium it would eat. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to set something up for that. Hopefully we don't die. I mean, our power is fine. I did add all of these guys. So we're using the, what's it called? I forgot what it's called now. We're using the infernal concentrate now, which is much better than americium. And I added 32 of these turbines. They were running until we are using magnesium in Netherline, and it ate all our magnesium, but we haven't recycled it yet. So it hasn't really ate it, but it's basically ate it. But yeah, as you see, our average power consumption is around 5 billion, and we'll be out in like 10 hours. So we don't really have much to worry about. We have enough time to recover our magnesium production. It should be okay. But yeah, it's a little bit a little bit concerning. Hafnium? Yep. Hello, Jobong. Okay. Well, I did that to power. So yeah. I'll go to Netherlight now because this is what we're gonna have to fix. I know what we have to fix. I just haven't added the extractor loop for some of the magnesium or magnesia. And this is our Netherline, right? I basically finished the entire thing in a couple hours. It was pretty fun, to be honest. It wasn't terrible. It looks pretty long, but it's really not that bad. It really depends how you lay it up, but I did all of this, all of this, all of this. The only thing we don't have is Isovol currently, and calamatium or calamatium. I don't know, calamari. Close enough, because we don't have phosphate. And we haven't actually set up geodes for that just yet. So we just basically never got any the entire run. So we're going to be doing that. But first, we are going to need to add some extractors to this setup down here. And as you can see, we have a lot of items. We have so many, in fact, that I've had to turn off the inputs because I need everything to process. And we have a massive backlog of ingots. Okay. We have 1 million titanium trifluoride, but we got all of these ingots to cook before we can even progress. So that is what's happened with Netherline. But everything was pretty chill to set up, and it was pretty easy. It looks like even all these are finished. I'm surprised these are keeping up. Hexafluoric is not getting sifted. Why are you not? What does that need? I guess that's the passive thing for atomic nether sludge. Yeah, that makes sense. So I used a combination of both ME requesters and passive lines. I do kind of want to make a video on how I set up lines because I think this is the easiest way. But basically, I have a subnet per line with a pattern provider and a storage bus on this side. And I basically do that for everything because there's some things in the lines that are loops and it's just much easier to even them out when you have like a pattern provider and you can just pattern the things and it makes it really, really easy to maintain like a certain amount of them or just do really complex recipes in a couple of steps. It just makes it so easy. And then the rest of everything else is just filtered in these buses and they'll just get processed universally in each machine. This really makes it super easy to manage your lines, to be honest, and you can do big lines like this pretty quickly. Is this like overkill infra or do you need this much? Maybe if you're on a server you don't, but I feel like I need it at this point. This here might be overkill. I really didn't have a perspective of how fast the line is, so I just kept spamming machines until everything was processing from just 4 of these cyclonic sifters. But then we ended up with a few bottlenecks like this one. It's a big one, and we had chem plant bottlenecks, but it looks like it's all processed now. I had to add UHV dream links to all of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an extractor. We need to. We have a lot of extraction machines, so we are good. We'll probably just do a quad extractor, probably good enough. I reckon we can just copy and paste the one that we have in our auto crafting. This is what I've basically done for all the modis here. I just go craft everything that the modi has and just copy and paste it directly on there, which is why you see me have quads for things I probably don't need quads of. It's just because I've copied a whole segment of like a quad of these. This is the fastest way I can really build multis. And as you can see, we have extraction machines here. So we're just going to copy this. And I think we've only got 2. Really? Oh no, there's 4. We got 4. And then we'll just paste it. And then we'll go down there. And we will just paste it down there. Perfect. Did you change the config to allow more chunks to be loaded? And is it more taxing on your PC to have more chunks loaded? Particularly, it doesn't really matter how many chunks you have loaded, especially in a skyblock world. It's actually probably more performance spreading the load of machines across multiple chunks rather than one. That's what I've always been told. But yeah, I don't think it's particularly more performant, less performant, especially when there's nothing else in the world. Like I would argue against it in the overworld, but yeah, since this is a skyblock that you're literally loading nothing. Cool. Okay. So now we've got the extraction machine. We just need to hook this up. UHV, we'll just add typical UHV patches. We got 16 amps. We're kind of running low, not really. But I typically just make these all UHV because we technically have the power. I guess once we recycle this magnesium, it's not too bad. I just really thought we didn't need to and we would have enough, to be honest. But I guess we don't. I guess we don't. Okay. Good to know. Never really played regular packs and you just started Star Technology recently. Hey, nice. Let's go. Getting into the modded scene. Okay, I guess Greg Tech scene. It is good. It is good. We need Stellarium wire. I am pretty far in the game. I would say most people don't really get to this point. But it's been a pretty fun pack. I'll be playing again in Theta, hopefully. Doing a challenge run. I'll be doing a chunk challenge run. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go... I mean, this isn't really... Okay, we're just going to go like this. We're going to... nah, we'll keep it the same. It's okay. Normally, I like to have all my inputs in the front. It's just a me thing for consistency, but I don't think we need to here. Let's mainly because I don't want to hook up the power again. Let's just go like this. That'll be fine. And then we'll go to inputs here. And we'll go like this. We'll go like this. And then this should basically be all hooked up. We'll get some wireless connectors. And we'll take these back to our line. So input. And this is output. We'll hook the output down here. And then we'll hook the input into the one I have labeled extractor that I haven't been bothered to do just yet. It's filtered, awesome. And now we have to run magnesia through here, and I'll show you how easy it is to add things to this line. So we have, I think we have like 1 million magnesia or something. You go here, magnesia, yeah, 1 million magnesia and 51k magnesium hydroxide. So I think both of these need to be, I guess this one needs to go into a chem reactor or electrolyzer. This one needs to go into an electrolyzer. Apparently, I have not put that through electrolyzer. But all you do is you look in here and you will find electrolyzer, and then you just add the item to the end of here, like so. And I'm really surprised I didn't have this on here. But now that should just be sent to the electrolyzer, and you'll see them getting electrolyzed probably after 5 seconds. Maybe it's all done already. I don't know. You would hope you would hope to see it. Let me look again. Did I put it in there? Magnesia. Oh, I guess it already processed. That was quick. And we'll put the other one through. So I think this one was an extractor recipe, and it just yields magnesia. So we'll go to extractor, and we'll just shove it in the back here. Like that. Cool. And then we are going to expose magnesium from this subnet to mainnet for now, even though this is going to cause a loop. But it's fine. No, we'll just remove that. Like, we'll just do that. We'll have to remember we did that. We will solve magnesium issues soon, but hopefully this will solve our power and we won't just go completely dead. That should satisfy it for quite some time. I think it's quite a lot of iron plasma. You've seen a video of someone finishing GTH in 8x8? In 8x8, so you the one that I made? Yep. That was one of my friends. So you're wondering if that affects lag, but since you say that more chunks gives less lag, then you'll follow. Yeah, just spread your stuff out. There's no reason to confine it. There is no reason at all. Like my base is really, you see, you look how many machines I have in my base, right? I have probably over 1,000 machines easily, if you count everything. And I was still, when I'm not recording, obviously it's going to be quite a lot higher when I'm recording and streaming. But my MSDT was at 21. Like I can do Spark TPS. I don't know what it's going to be now, but it's pretty high because I'm streaming right now. But when I'm not streaming, it goes down to 21, which is pretty good. Okay, so we need to work on ore proc. There's a few things that we need to do. We need to get these bulk ore factories, but before we do that, I've crafted these. We need to craft the ancient refinement facilities, I think. These guys? We need to craft these guys. I think I've done the research for it. I don't think I've crafted them. No, I haven't. So we're going to chuck this in a assembly line. Go like this. We have aquarium. We don't have this. Okay, yeah, awesome. We'll go to our assembly line and we'll double check we have the research. I'm fairly certain I have done it. Fairly certain. Let's look. Yep, Ancient Refinement Center, and we'll go like here. And we'll shove this in. And we'll go Ancient Refinement Center. And we don't have a UHV conveyor. Huh. There's no way. I'll double check we have the research for it. We definitely should. UHV conveyor. LUV. UV. UHV. Yeah, we do. I guess we just never used or never made one. Understandable. All right. UHV conveyor. Cool. That is something to go in this array down here. We'll go like this, and then we'll press the button. Cool. And that should distribute to all those pattern providers. We will go fire. Awesome. And cool. Can we craft ancient refinement centers? I don't know how many we need. I think what this multi-block does is it can do every single or processing thing in one machine. So yeah, we can get all our geodes really easily. We can get whatever this is really easily. Yeah, and we can get those. It looks like it looks like you can get more raw or slurry and residue really easily. Oh, and it does industrial barrel recipes. Does it do lava? I guess not. But yeah, we're just going to be looking at probably these geodes. I think these are the most useful for us right now. We will be wanting to process monazite for phosphate in order to progress to UEV. That is the current plan. We will craft... Yep, see what you mean. I see what we mean. We need some more of this. I think we actually have galena. I'm just not processing it properly. But hopefully we will do that by today. I don't know how much time I'll have, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, all my setups kind of look like this, where I just have all the machines in one central area. I just prefer it like this. But yeah, this is mainly for indium. I think there's another way we can get indium very easily, but I'm currently still using crushed or purified galena ore, which is fine. All right, ancient. Awesome. Okay, we got some of those crafting. We'll figure out what is in the structure now. They should craft reasonably quickly. I don't see why they wouldn't. There's nothing really too demanding in there considering how many Dreamlinks I've crafted. Okay, we're actually just going to go like this. And we're going to rename something like maybe one of these. We can rename it. We'll rename it to the Ancient Refinement Center and we'll just craft all the blocks. Sounds good. On-demand indium? I mean, it's quick. Why wouldn't you do on-demand indium? It's an LCR recipe. Ancient Refinement Center. Cool. And then we'll go, just shove that in here. And we'll just craft 8 of these. Cool. Looking good. Can I clear the name? I don't think so. Whatever. Alrighty, looks good. I guess while we wait for this to craft, shouldn't take too long. Let me look at our bottlenecks. I think extruder is coming up to be a bottleneck. We should probably do something about it. I'm still using the Cube.js extruder just because it's been so quick. Did I overclock it? I think I did. No, it's still an IV. Like, we can even overclock it to be 1 tick. It's still 6 ticks. Like, we can make this 6 times faster. Very, very easily. That's how insane, there's barely any extruder demand like game. I mean, you got all these bolts, but if we had these 6 times faster, that would be kind of cracked. And as you can see, it's done fairly quickly. I might upgrade them, or I might make the actual extruder. Let's look. Let's go extruder, large extrusion machine. This guy seems pretty simple. Extrusion machine. I don't think I've ever even patterned this guy. All right, let's make our IV multi. Our IV multi and basically UEV. IV may as well improve our setups. We'll go matrix. And then we'll craft extrusion machine. We'll just do a quad. This is kind of annoying to set up. It's a thing because there are so many buses with molds, but we can change those out with stocking. Probably doesn't even need to be stocking. IV universal. Damn. Bang. 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 Matrix. And extrusion. Extrusion. Cool. Got some of those crafting. And we're still on... we're still on electrolyzers that are Cube.js as well. We can definitely change those out. But really for on-demand stuff, you don't really need to electrolyze anything. That's kind of just there when I'm lazy. And I just add stuff into it, like hydrogen or whatever. I think everything else is fairly fine. We have a quad of most multis in the game. And obviously a lot more ABSs and EBFs and stuff. What is running in here? Is this stuck or something? Must be. I think we're using all our magnesium on our plasma. And this is waiting on QRAM, typical bottleneck that we have. QRAM has to be in a clean room. So as you can see, it's kind of bottlenecked here. We can probably improve that a bit. Fairly easily. Oh, it has to be in a sterile clean room. I think we can get sterile hatches really soon, actually. Which is going to be nice. But yeah, as you can see, that's the bottleneck. Maybe we can just add another one on top. And we can just double the speed. We could do a dream link somehow. I don't know if it's worth me doing it right now, but they do take a little bit to set up. So let's just add another one of these. Get a coil. Just on top. Should be fine. And the output will need to be added as well. UEV output. Let's get a soft mallet and pause it for a second. Cool. Bang. Bang. Your friend genuinely hates Stardew of all of his soul because there's so much waiting? Yeah, that's why you you see all my spam? Yeah, that is the reason. I tend to not wait so much, but sometimes when I queue too many things at once, yeah, you'll see me waiting. Also, yeah, I need to expose the phosphorus from the other subnet to main. Okay, UEV output. Let's remove this. And then we'll put it here. And we'll just double this real quick. Okay, this should be fine, and we should be able to turn it on, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe? Is there anything else that I don't know about that this can't turn on for some reason? I'll go maintenance, yeah. Let me observe what hatches are connected here. Quadruple input. Oh, we have an ME output bus somewhere. Where is that? Where are you secret ME output bus? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right there. Okay, let me disable you real quick. Where's my mallet? Okay, we'll grab this guy. Let's share a cheeky bus right here. Cool, that should be good. Nice, okay, we have doubled the speed effectively. I don't know if it's going to make up for it, but that was well needed for quite some time. Yeah, it also makes it pretty hard to stream late game. Why am I getting conflicts now when I haven't gotten conflicts in so long? Unless this is like actually stuck. Hydrofluoric. I have blocking mode on this. It shouldn't conflict unless there's like something in the NC slot. How easy is it for everything to blow up? Pretty difficult actually. Let's go get the phosphorus exposed to main down here. I think when you claim chunks, nothing actually blows up, so you're kind of just chilling. Doesn't particularly matter so much. Okay, yeah, phosphorus. We have phosphorus in the subnet being produced. Can LCRs have any coil? LCRs can have any, yes. They can have any coil. They've always been able to have any coil. Yeah, and as you can see, you've got these QRAMs that are waiting in the wetware. Wetware is always an issue. That's why I try to use it as little as possible. It's kind of just ass. It's kind of just ass. Yeah, we're going to be waiting on that, but that's okay. We can set up our new processing factories, which we can make. These are called bulk ore processing areas. So these guys are really, really broken. Let's figure out how we are going to place them. I was thinking of placing them like around here, maybe. We can probably remove this wireless connector, unless maybe not. I don't know what it's connected to. What's this one connected to? I guess we can remove it. I don't know what was here. I think it was like some other setup. So we'll remove that. And we'll figure out how we're going to place these guys. And we're going to be placing quite a few ores through here. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to do this the most effective way. Because I know some people like to pattern them. What is this shape? Holy moly. Interesting. Okay. I want a wall share at the bottom. But I don't have enough space there. Can we remove this mixer? I have a feeling we can. Let me double check what recipes I have running through here. And I'm going to see if I can remove this mixer. I have a feeling it was just old Narcland stuff that we aren't going to need anymore. So we go here. Yeah, it's a quadria and enriched a quadria. Okay, we can remove this setup. And maybe we can place it there and we can remove this setup as well. It's always good removing old setups. And as you can see, this is why you shouldn't chain setups, because now I'm stuck with like a bunch of wirelesses chained to main storage. Yay. That's all right. We're going to have to set up a chem plant array for sodium persulfate. So that's going to be fun. Okay, let's remove that one. And then we're going to remove these as well. We won't need these anymore. Yeah, because these new bulk ore processing things are just going to be absolutely ballistic in comparison to this stuff. So we should be removing everything. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alrighty, we need some chem plants, so let's get some of those crafted. Chemical plant. We'll get like maybe 7 more, so 8 of them. We probably don't need that many since they are perfect OC. But yeah, may as well just craft them. I wonder if there's a way we can bypass this QRAM. What's it actually used for? Is there a better recipe? Requires sterile clean room at UEV. Yeah, that's so rough. What's the circuit that we're using this for? Is it the runic circuits? I mean, that would make sense. You think you played Star T for the first time when it was on 1.19.2? Damn. I started Star T 2 months ago now, I believe. Or did we leave one here? No, we didn't. So yeah, we're pretty far in now. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We don't have any Narcline running. I was kind of confused for a second. And yes, I did rotate these. I just want to have them like... I might remove these wirelesses. Oh, actually, I got a tip to you guys. Okay, we can go cut, paste, gadget, and we can remove these wireless. It kind of just works like that. Don't ask me why. So we go cut, we go here, here, we go cut, and then we'll just paste them maybe under the base. And we'll go down. They will actually save their connections, so we don't have to be worried, and we'll just paste them here. So they're not in the way anymore. Cool. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I do want to just scale these vertically. So let's go like this. Okay, we're going to move these 3 blocks back, I reckon. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And we'll put this guy right here. We'll go like that. And that looks fine to me. And then we'll have the next guy like this. Like that. Cool. Maybe we'll move it 1 block, so there's a 1 block gap. And we'll put this one. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, and now we have to work out what we need in terms of the actual multi-block structure, but it looks like pretty basic stuff. We just need enriched Aquata stuff. So we go enriched Aquata. We need these pipe casings, which I've got. We need some enriched Aquata casings, so let's do like 800. I think they're pretty easy to craft, so it doesn't particularly matter. Let's get some gearbox casings. Let's get like 200 of those. And then some firebox casings. Like 200 of those as well. And that should be good. And some noble mixture casings. Cool. As you can see, I do like a little bit of overcrafting. We can go to our other area and we have the ancient refinery stuff down there. We can probably steal that stuff to set it up. What is this currently waiting on? It's waiting on nothing. Okay. So sometimes with IV circuits, I believe this is going to be IV circuits. Let me just craft one. We'll craft one at a time. It's faster this way. Ancient Refinement Center. Sometimes they don't push. Why does it just happen when I'm on stream? Something gets stuck. Let's look at our LCRs real quick. I am going to guess it's going to happen with one of the LCRs, and it looks like it was hydrofluoric. It looks like it was from ages ago, and that's why nothing was getting pushed. And I can't even take it out. Because it's in an input hatch. God damn it. So there's a really stupid conflict that I'm probably going to be able to find in a second. I'll show you guys what it is. But for some reason, there's a fluorine recipe that can react with nickel, I believe. And nickel is a certain catalyst for a recipe. If you look at this, so we have hydrogen and fluorine, so we were making hydrofluoric. Oh, it wasn't. No, it's something. Wait, we go here. Yeah, there's this stupid recipe here, nickel and fluorine. It can make nickel fluoride, and that's why I was missing 2. So I must have had 1 nickel dust in here for an NC, but I did move it up to here, I believe. Or did I not? I swear I removed it. I moved it up to here. Maybe I didn't, but it must have conflicted right here, and it made that hydrofluoric. It's such a stupid conflict. Good evening, Lyrosphere. How are we going? Can't you just middle mouse click them instead of searching for them? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what Yeah, and as you can see, now stuff is actually getting crafted. which is good. I kind of want to turn off. I want to turn off those maintainers so I can do stuff on stream. Let's turn that guy off. The other guys don't really matter so much. We can cancel it. We have enough. I kind of just have it building up infinitely. And hopefully this will go through. What are we stuck on? What are we stuck on? What are we stuck on? What is the... Hey, what the fuck is the buzzing? Oh, yeah, that's the electrolyzer. My bad. It is making magnesium for us because we need magnesium. Forgot how complex modding can be. Was trying to attempt of a port. It was trying to port MM to modern. Did not go well at all. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough. There's a reason why it's not ported yet. There is a reason. Okay, let's go to the source of why this isn't pushing. What is the most simplest thing in here? Indium? Indium? Indium gallium phosphide. What is not working? What is not working for you? Indium? Where is indium? Let's go look. Welcome to fix. Oh, it's the stupid electrolyzer. That's what it is. That's what it is. So nothing is broken. It's just because of this iron plasma bullshit. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's see if we can get the indium go through. It is a wasp. Oh my god, did it re-request itself? Can the indium go through now, please? Please, 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 please. Holy moly. How are we bottlenecked on a 1-tick electrolyzer? Okay, there we go. Awesome. There we go. Now, nice. Oh my goodness, that took ages. Okay, so that's only going to start up again. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, dude. All right, we're good. Let's get all these casings. So we'll go, the Netherline. The Netherline is not like GT Natures. It is very, very different, and it's a lot bigger than New Horizons. As you can see, this is my Netherline. I've done this neat, as a matter of fact. I've actually condensed this setup a lot, and I've turned off the inputs, and it's currently still slugging through all of the bottlenecks. I'm going to have to get more rotary hearth furnaces because this is the biggest bottleneck in the whole thing, and chem plants and these, and yeah, there's a lot of bottlenecks. So we might have to expand the machines even more depending on how much we want to expand. All right, what is this? Enriched Naquata frame. Let's get those. Oh, that's for the different thing. This thing. We need these guys. Enriched Naquata casing. So all these Naquata stuffs. Naquata. And there we go. This thing is finally crafted. Let's craft 3 more. All right, let's get those. Let's get those. Let's get those. Cool. That looks fine to me. Is there anything else we are missing? Let's double check. Looks like we're okay. There's going to be some casings on the back it didn't place. Yep. And we'll have to work out where we can put all the inputs. So does this support bulking? It has parallel hatches, yes. Perfect. So we can probably craft a couple of those. I have a lot of super parallel catches. Maybe I'll just use them. We have so many of them. Too many of them. Muffler? Oh yeah, perfect. Thank you. we will put a muffler on. That should be enough parallels for now anyway. Let's go get a muffler. Cool. We'll put energy at the back, so we'll just do UHV, 16 amps. Typical load. We'll just put bang, bang, like this, and we'll go maintenance. I feel like we're missing something in the middle there, but oh no, it's formed. We're good. Go maintenance. Yep, awesome. And then what we will do is we are going to go stocking input and stocking input bus and I assume we can't put hatches here, so we're gonna have to stick to these. So we're gonna go like this, we're gonna go that and that. This and that. Awesome. I think this is all we need. We also need outputs. Let's get an ME output. I don't think there's any fluid outputs in a bulk ore processing. But let me double check. Yeah, there's no fluid outputs. Just items. So we'll go down here. Put this here. And that should be fine. And we just have to replicate this setup going upwards. And it looks like we got all those hatches done, which is perfect. Okay, so now we should just be able to copy and paste this a few times. So we'll get the copy paste tool. We'll get this one. We'll go copy. We will set the first copy around here. And then we'll set the second one up. Yeah. We'll make sure we remove this. We'll go like this, and then we'll go paste. And it looks like it's a bit high up. I can't exactly tell where this is, but let's anchor it. And then we'll share that. I realized maybe we can optimize this a little bit in terms of hatches. But I don't know if I want to separate them out or not first. Okay, we'll make this go down one. Okay, that looks fine. Yep, that looks good. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So I actually might share the stuff here. Just because it is one less hatch. Let's go like this. And put these back. Hopefully this was right. I don't think this was right. I have a feeling that this was like this. Yeah. Cool. And then we'll share the inputs here. And we're gonna copy that. I think this is much, much better. So we'll go there. There. And then we'll put the outputs right. Yeah. It's gonna be more annoying to wire, but oh well, that's fine. And then, yep, this is fine. We'll go copy, go like this, then we'll go like this, and then we'll go paste, and then we'll go up a Y level, like so, and then we can just paste this again. It's kind of look funny. And I think we only crafted 8 because these things are so OP, so I don't think we need any more than that. And cool, they're all done. They're all hooked up. Is there a difference between the muffler tiers? Probably not in Star Tier. In GTNH, it reduces the pollution till you get to UHV, where that's a 0% chance of emitting pollution. In Star T, yeah, maybe you just get more of these ashes, but no one really bothers with that. All right, let me take a drink of water real quick. How would you take the ashes out? I don't know. Modular routers maybe? That could probably work. Ancient. Okay, we got our ancient refinement centers. Cool. Should we craft more? I have a feeling we don't need more because I think they're really, really OP. And I don't know where to put them. I reckon we put them in our passive area. I don't know how big they are. I kind of want to start making everything look neat because it doesn't really look great at the moment. I think we can remove these now. Maybe the sieves. I do have a feeling. Let me think for a second. How big are these guys? And can we just stack them vertically? If we can stack them vertically, if we can just put them here, it's fine. Because I know we're only going to need one per thing because these things are going to be absolutely broken. Oh, nice. They're kind of like... Oh, they're kind of cool. Okay, okay. We can definitely... Oh, I got hiccups. Stack them vertically. What is this? What even is this? Oh, this is nether. I have a feeling we can remove this now. I don't think we actually need this. What does it give us? Radon, xenon, krypton, tritium. Nah, we're pumping all this already at a much faster rate. And what is this? Crushed ice is nice. Helium is nice. But I think we're getting all of that from the other dimension already. Let me double check. From the exotic gas siphon, this thing. Oh no, we're not actually getting it. Maybe we have to set up an exotic gas siphon here. But soon we're probably going to have a lot of monazite. Let's just... No. No, should I remove this? I just don't think we need it because we can exotic siphon now. Yeah, I might remove this. It did carry us though. It carried us really, really hard. We also needed, we needed these for Stargate recipes. Yo, Hyper, how are we going? I'm debating on clearing setups or not. I don't think we need nether and end air anymore. I can't remember where this is going. Let me double check. Because I remember that... Yeah, we're crushing the stuff here. And then there's something... Yeah. We're storing liquid air for something. Liquid air. That's right, we can always move the setup, that's fine. Okay, I think I might destroy the setup. I don't think we need it. I do like phasing out setup slowly. Because we could just siphon everything. Yeah, let's just remove it. All the hard work. Let's double check. Yeah, it should be okay. All this hard work. Should be okay. Okay, let's remove this. Goodbye. 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 It is very satisfying. Oh, that was probably useful, this stuff. That's fine. We can just dump it into mainnet. They are all 256 mil cells, so they're kind of useful. Yes, I'm rich like that. Is there any bulk fluid storage or no? I couldn't find anything. What is this? And question about the drill. The drill's really good because it puts the stuff in my inventory directly, as you can see. So it's kind of goated. It's kind of like a magnet without using magnet. This is kind of the magnet that I like. All right, let's go dump all this into main. I don't think it really matters. Oh, it looks like it was unfiltered as well. I knew it was a temporary setup, so. That's fine. We can probably just dump this into main as well. That's probably could come in handy. 256 mil fluid cells are your only choice for bulk fluid storage. No, that's all right. Okay, yeah, it looks like we can just dump those into main just in case we need it. We could probably get rid of this. Cool. And we got a bit more space here. Awesome. I'll have to do a main network item clear at the moment. By the way, this is our whole storage for the whole base. It's kind of nice having huge cells. Lets you store everything at once. We haven't needed more than this, which is good. But yeah, let's just eject all these. It's probably going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of stuff. But hey, at least we have some more items, storage stuff. Cool. Yeah, right, that's how we going. Can you ask for a tip or some tips for GTH? You just started? Well, you're in luck because I have 4 videos on tips. Depends on what. Depends on what. What do you need tips about? What tier? Okay, that's looking clean. Where? If you go to my YouTube channel, best tips in the GTH scene, I guess. I would say rush a bed straight away. Mine ores. Don't bother being efficient. Use your tools and be inefficient to be efficient. Time is your biggest thing. About general tips, I have no idea. Okay. I'm planning to do one on Star T. I'm just slowly collating some. It's pretty hard because I feel like, I don't know, I just haven't played modern packs enough to find out really niche things. I just feel like there's less. Or it's just more documented. I don't know. I don't know. There's less unique content. Okay, let's go to ancient refinement centers and let's get those guys and then we'll get the stuff. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I see. That's a lot of things. Alrighty, if we go F12, can I do this? Yeah, carry on. My favorite. Everyone loves carry on, don't they? There we go. Let's put this here and then we will rotate. Okay, we want to rotate the other way. Okay, that is getting dug straight into there. And we will go up a couple blocks. We'll go like around here maybe. Okay, that looks almost fine. We need 1 or 2 more blocks maybe to make it look a bit better. And it should be there, perfect. Shit. Crap. I mainly just want phosphate, if I'm being honest. So I can get this line processed overnight. And then we can progress to EV probably tomorrow. Maybe, if I'm on. Alrighty, let's just try build it. That formed, okay, cool. And then let's get another refinement center. We'll go like this. We'll try build it. Almost formed. We're missing something. What are we missing? What could we possibly be missing? Okay, well, structure is incomplete, so we probably need to add the things. And it looks like we can't actually wall share the important things. Let's check where we can place stuff on the moldy. I don't think we should be wall sharing this anyway. Wait, can you only place it? Oh, you can place it here. Okay, you can place it anywhere here. Okay, that's good. Can we place it on the edges here? Yeah, nice. All right, we're going to do it here. So we're going to have stocking input. And stocking input hatch on all of them. So we'll go like this, like this. These ones will be manually filtered. Let's keep it consistent. Cool. We can shove maybe outputs in the front or back. I don't know. We might use level emitters. Maybe. I don't like using level emitters, but in this pack, leaving output hatches or buses full is a no-no. It is not great. We could technically just void overflow and have them always run. That's probably the play. Okay, let's go ME output. And then we'll get this one. And maybe we can do output from the back. Like this, like this. This, 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 this. And we'll go maintenance. And then we'll go like this. Oh, we need energy hatch. Okay. Energy hatch. We can do 16 amps. Again, we just put everything with 16 amps. To be honest, and I'm hoping I can put them there. Looks like we can't. Can we share? Can we share that bit of it? Can we share it? Okay, it looks like you can put energy hatches there. Maybe there's something at the bottom that didn't place. I have a feeling. Or I don't know. We might go into spectator mode just to check the structure out because I think this is fine. Meanwhile, you avoid an excavator with a disconnected ME alpha bus holding several millions of rollers. Oh no, that could be bad. I have a feeling it just didn't place things correctly. And I just don't know. If we right click with the controller, and we can just look around real quick. It looks fine to me, but it's both sides. Okay, let's go like this. I'm just gonna go spectator real quick. Is it a hatch placement? It must be a hatch placement. This looks fine. Oh, unless it's those. No, that's fine. Let me look. It could be any of these outsides, but it seemed to all place correctly. I wonder if I put hatches in my inventory. And use terminal, it will fix it. Okay, let's go energy hatch. I've got them in my inventory. What if we do this? Will that place something? Okay, we'll place things. Okay, we'll double check the placement of all these. Let's see if they all work. So we know for a fact these work. It's probably something just obvious. I just forgot. We'll go here. We will try to put down the auto maintenance. Okay, well, we're formed now. Wait, why did it form? Is there no maintenance on here? Where is the maintenance hatch? What? The heck? So there is a maintenance hatch somewhere. It is. This is so evil. This is so evil. What is that placement? I think it's like in a corner here. That is so evil. Well, it's not there. It can't be there. Where is it? It's in a corner somewhere. I think did I just remove it? No. I don't know where it is. I want to find it so I can keep the other one the same. It's definitely not there. It must be in the upper ones. One of these ones, maybe? Let me look. I think it's like in there. Let's try this one. Secret maintenance hatch, yeah. Man, that's so evil. Let's look in here. I don't think it's here. If it is, that would be nuts. Okay, last check. I just don't know where it is. I just don't know where it is. I guess we're leaving it like it is. Where could a bloody maintenance hatch be? Man, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We just have to make the other one form. So let's just go like this. Let's go like this. We'll move this again, and then we'll try to go like this. Yeah, look, what the fuck? Like, what the heck? Okay, there's nothing there. Let's check the hatches. You can't even see the hatches because it's not formed. I wonder if the maintenance hatch is like impeding the two. Had I like Netherline? It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. Okay, like, what the heck, dude? So it's covered in, how do I know the axes of this? Right, so if I'm looking at this way, so it has to be on this side. I have a feeling that maybe this hatch is trying to wall share. I can, oh yeah, true, I can just, yeah, I guess. It's there. Look, I told you guys. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That is the worst spot it could possibly paste it. That is the worst spot. Oh my god. Yeah, wall shared so the other one couldn't form. Okay, and now nothing's forming. Don't tell me. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh my god. Okay, we're finally there. There we go. Alrighty. I can show you guys my Netherline again if you guys wish. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm currently, I don't have any phosphate, so that's why I'm building this right now. That's why I need to revamp my ore proc a little bit because we weren't processing any geodes before. Yeah. Yeah, Netherline was quite fun. I am looking forward to the other ones. You're waiting an EV. Yeah, I was gonna do that, then I realized that it's probably just never gonna happen for like ages, so I thought I'd maybe try push Maxwell. I think I can probably get there. I don't really know. I don't really know the extent of Maxwell that much, to be honest, but it seems pretty chill so far. Good morning, band player. How are we going? Shit. How do you find Netherline? For you, it was fine. It was pretty good. I did have to upgrade power. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's kind of, we're doing this for Netherline because we need phosphate. So I did upgrade power down here. I've run out of magnesium, so I do need to get this desperately up. But now we have 32 of these on runocalium or whatever it's called, producing 100 million E per tick each. Soon we'll be able to coolant boost it. I guess it's only 90 million. I don't really know why. Maybe we're out of tungstate or something. Let me check. Yeah, we're out of tungstate disulfide, so we're producing a little bit less. But it's alright. I'll fix it soon. Power is kind of fine. I did turn off my Netherline. Yeah, okay, we're down to 3 billion, but with the boost, we produce 4 billion E per tick. I have turned my Netherline inputs off, so this should hopefully go down. But obviously we have such a big buffer, it doesn't particularly matter. It's pretty good. Hello Yoda, how are we going? And for Netherline, so Netherline was pretty interesting. I did enjoy it quite a lot actually. I kind of just grinded it over a couple hours. But this is it. I spammed a couple multis. A couple. I need more RHFs. This has been sitting here for like 3 hours, just doing the backlog of Netherline. I had this running for like 8 hours, and it's kind of just like cooking through everything still. It's taking forever. So I'm going to just process everything that I have in here, work out any like issues that there are, like any leftover stuff that's not processed, and I'll process all of that. And then I'll rerun it once I get to UEV, because I think I've got enough stuff to last me till UEV. Basically, I've put all of the machines on this single ME cable, and they all route and parallel to all of them. I'm universally sharing everything, and I have basically a storage bus here that filters with what goes in the machine, and then I have another one that has patterns. So if there's any loops or like proportional things like this activated nether dust, I can maintain maybe like 10,000 of each. So I've always got a split ratio for processing. I've done the same for some of the LCR stuff because obviously you don't really want infinite bromine, and I can't be bothered messing around with level emitters and trying to do all that stuff when you can just do everything in one single pattern provider. So it's very nice. I really didn't have that many patterns. I think we had 3 requesters worth of patterns. Everything else in here is literally just filtered for what there is. It wasn't too bad. I just had to go through step by step and then keep adding filters to each step and ensure there's no conflicts. But yeah, it's kind of satisfying sometimes. I do enjoy doing this. We still have a little bit, tiny bit of the line to go. Not really, actually. We just have to hook up the vac freezer, I think. And I think it's basically done. And we have to get phosphate automated. But if you look in here, we have like, what, 400,000 mid through. Still getting processed, obviously. 50,000 astatine, 500,000 adamantine, some hafnium, S-stouts. S-stout is what we need phosphate for, so we haven't got any of this processed stuff past that. And yeah, not bad, but we're slowly running out of some things. And yeah, I'll get this all processed eventually. It's fine. It is fine. An aquarium line doesn't seem like it's on actually. Doesn't even seem like it's on. I think it's because we're out of netherite. scraps. Yeah, I really need to maintain this. I don't have it on maintain. I've just been requesting them manually. Okay. Let me filter debris dust real quick because we have like 90 million debris dust in here and I have forgot to expose it to mainnet. Let's go. You think that's more mithril than you need for Maxwell? Really? Did I go overkill? I didn't think I did. I didn't think I went overkill, to be honest. I just placed machines. But the RHFs are so slow. I was thinking of just maybe storing it in the non-EBF form, but I did kind of want the looped byproducts back. But yeah, I'll just process all of this and it should last me quite a little bit. It means I don't need to have this line on constantly ticking. Maybe not S because it's the one you need most of. Yeah. That's what I need phosphate for. Oh yeah, we're going to get the netherite thing. I'm going to keep this aquarium on. So it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. We'll do 10k. Like we have 15k aquarium, but I know S-Stout uses it, so I'm kind of worried about that. And I know I'm going to probably need a lot more. So I need to keep queuing that. But I do believe we get a better loop in UEV so we can implement. And that should be a-okay. Okay, let's get to copying this multi a little bit more. Okay, we got this. If we go paste, we'll just double it real quick. Oh, shit. I accidentally pressed. Hopefully it doesn't avoid the blocks. I don't think it does. That'd be a shame if it does, but... Anchor. So I would have replaced the controllers. Okay, how do we will show this? That's almost dead on, to be honest. I think that's good. I think that will share is good. It is dead on. Nice. Okay, let's see if it works. Hopefully we didn't void anything. The limit for Maxwell is Hellforge time, not really resource amounts. Okay. Not too bad. Nice. All right, we got these set up. So we are going to need to get geodes going. So let's get these geodes. We'll probably just get both of the types and we'll just put them in bulk cells. Should be okay. We might need better distilled water. Yeah. So we'll get this recipe and this recipe going, which is just sand and gravel and distilled water. So we'll stock distilled water in here. We'll stock sand in there. And then we'll do the same here. We'll stock distilled water and we'll stock gravel. Cool. And we'll get this controller here. We are going to need to buff distilled water. And I believe this is distilled water. Maybe it'll be fine for now. As you can see, it's a bit buffered at the moment, but we will get a connection. So we'll get a wireless. Will you be the one to finish the 576 Hellforges as Kenobi could not due to like 600 fusions or whatever? Probably not, because I think you need that many fusions to run them. So I don't think it's that ideal. Let's remove some of these connections that don't need to be here. And we cleared. Okay, I can't remove that one just yet. Alrighty. Let me look at this up now real quick. How is it connected? How are we connected? Hello. Okay, so it is probably better off me just going like this and like this, and we will go and get a cable like so, and we'll go bang, bang, and we'll get, sure, why not? Bang, 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 wireless like this. And I think we have the infinite storages right here. So we'll get a hub like this, bang, 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 bang. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, this one. Cool, and we'll connect these to some random hub down here. Sorry, I really enjoy wireless spam, as you can probably see from all of my bases. I know some people dislike it a lot, but I enjoy it. Alrighty, so we'll put this here. We're going to be using bulk cells. I kind of didn't know about them before, but now I do. So we're going to make the same mistake again, and we are going to partition all of them. Cool. And everything is going to go into the same subnet. So we are just going to get all of the geodes. We'll go like this. We'll go bang, 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 bang. Obviously, not all of them are probably going to be useful. So we only process the ones that are useful. Kind of just what I like to do. And we'll just stack these up to integer limit or whatever these go to, because I don't think we need overflow on these. We'll just have to make sure when we add a new ore in, it's, I think the bulk ore processor is fast enough, actually. I think it's fine. Quartzite, blue topaz, apatite. We could even just pattern them all, to be honest. Monazite, sodas. Okay, I'm going to put all these guys here. And then we're just going to chuck you guys in here. He just said it was impossible and crashed just turning the fusions on. Oh god. Yeah. No, sounds like it. Doesn't sound that fun. Alrighty, cool. So we will get a hub and we'll put the ME outputs here. Output. Oh, sorry, wireless. Cable. Sure, why not? Good enough. And we'll just attach that there. And that should be okay. Let's add some power once we hook this output up. We can probably remove the fluid output. Whatever. Let's get a transformer. No, not transformer, converter. 64 amp, 64 amp, 64 amp. UHV. UHV. There we go. Let's get flux. Bulk ore processor is limited by getting stuck on the same recipe if you use more than one ore in the same bulk. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Maybe we do level maintain ores then. Tempting. Because I think it is fast enough to do it, to make it viable. Surprised I haven't dreamlinked my base. It's too annoying, to be honest. And they're pretty expensive. I don't have the ore throughput for it. I dreamlinked... I have around 300 UHV dreamlinks, I think, placed. As you can see, this whole assembly line array all has 64 amp UHV dreamlinks on it, 128 of them. I have dreamlinks somewhere else as well. On Netherline, I had to put dreamlinks on the LCRs because they were so slow. They were so slow. Even now, they're still sometimes, as you can see, they're all on. It's still a bit slow. Really depends what is getting processed. These guys also bottleneck a little bit sometimes as well. But I haven't even had the line on for so long. Yeah, it's fine. There is a really simple solution to bulk ore proc where you just build a couple more if it's getting stuck and it works fine. I guess. Yeah, there's no harm to processing at all. Yeah. But yeah, I will think of something. I'll think of something. I just need phosphate at the moment, so I might just get that running. Okay, so this should be ready to go. We just have to make sure we change the mode to that. And they should be okay. Is there a circuit number? Circuit nothing. Okay. Let's see how fast this is. Okay, so it's not like it's fast, but it's not absurdly fast. We also don't have parallel hatches on here, I just realized. Let's add. I don't think we need the maximum parallels. Okay, okay, well, now we're waiting. Wait, no, let's stop waiting. 16,000 parallels. Holy shit. Never mind, this is cracked. This is cooked. Oh my goodness. That is cooked. Okay, let's figure out what else we can do. I really don't think I need these. I don't think I need them. I think what I have right here is enough. Like I've already got them set up and they're 100 per second. You need to craft a bunch of the UEV 64 amp hatches for them. Oh, I heard they're really expensive. They cost 15 to 20% of max one. Okay, yeah, that checks out. What am I doing for storage? We have bulk item cells, which are basically infinite. I think they're infinite storage for one item. They're basically like singularity cells if you've played GTNH. But there's no item variants. Okay, awesome. Now let's go down here because I don't think we need to set up the other ones just yet. I don't really have a reason for it. I've got enough molten ore mixture laying around. But we've got these chunky guys. Let's go get some chem plants because we are going to need to make some sodium persulfate. You didn't need those sieve recipes for Maxo? It was way too iffy. Yeah, I figured that's kind of cooked. Okay, so I could change out my ore proc a little bit since I don't think we're going to... What is actually stuck? Raw earth. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? I think we are taking it from the... where are you? Where are the molten ore mixture? 4 buckets. Why only 4 buckets? Let me check the filters. I may have cooked something before. If we go to distillation tower. Did I really? Oh, I removed it. Oh, we're not using distillation tower anymore. We're using this thing down here. Is it really this slow? We have UHV on it. It is. I guess it's just this slow. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hang on. Or slurry. No, not that one. If we go, what makes ore slurry? The residue. I don't think we're actually processing that. Electrolyzing it. No, we must be. Residue and slurry. Can I turn this off? Okay, cool. Zirconium tetrachloride? Are we out of hydrogen? I don't know. If we go to the LCR up here. I think I probably should have labeled these correctly. Yeah, it looks like the storage is full. That makes sense. What about these mixtures? If we go to the molten destabilizers, we don't even have a cell for them. Looks like our chem plants are done. Let's add one of these. Okay, it looks fine now. I must have just not had a cell for it. I was wondering why we're getting like no ores throughput. Oh, that didn't even go through. The void excavation fluid drilling recipe in ancient refinement center was probably the most important one. Okay, that's good to know. I not got this filtered? Oh, the fluid one isn't cycling. Hang on. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Let's add a new one. I don't know if I should just change this up because I think it's going to be different. What ores do these take? These take... Okay, they take crushed ores. Alrighty. So we kind of want to rework our ore proc to just store all the crushed ores. And then we filter what we process in the bulk processing array. I think that's what we want to do. It looks like distilled water and sodium persulfate are the main things. So maybe we do like a subnet here with some drives, right? So we're going to just separate this from our main ore proc because I think we can remove most of that ore proc. I think we'll still keep a lot of it, but I think a lot of it can go as well. We'll go like this. All right. And we're just going to filter them with bulk cells. I'm assuming bulk cells, they do need to be partitioned, don't they? Shit. That's okay. We'll get a wireless. Like this. And then below here, we'll have a controller subnet. Okay, controller. Do like this. Shit. Bang, bang, bang. Honestly, your most used material from Orproc might have been tungsten. Yeah, tungsten is kind of rough. I think my tungsten might be running... Oh, it's not running low. Yeah, I will need more. I think it is going towards... It's going downwards. Okay, let's get some interfaces. So we are going to be exposing a couple of different things to this. We'll get storage bus. We are going to need to get some geodes kind of macerated, I guess. Cable. Like so. Awesome. I feel like we should separate this macerator array. I don't know. Or not. But I do feel like I can just rework this ore proc a little bit. I kind of put myself in a pickle. Like maybe I should just make a new one completely. Because I know I don't really need all of the ores through this bulk thing. I can always cut and paste this maybe somewhere else. Maybe somewhere behind. We can have another ore processing area. I might do that. I don't think it can move A stuff though. Damn, I went through all this trouble. No, it's alright. Go like this. We're gonna move this out. Because ideally we don't have this late game. And we're gonna remove most of this stuff. We're almost late game, guys. Okay, that looks good. Let's go cut. And I want to start a new array. Maybe behind here. I really wish you could get more reach in this thing. I think it resets when you change dimensions, and I've changed dimension a few times. So I'm kind of stuck. I know there was the hands thing. I got this thing, elastic hand. It says I'm maximum. It says I'm already maximum level. A gone. We could try rejoin. You can see how many backcuts I've used. Oh, wait. I hope that cut saves. Shit. I don't know how it works, but I'm hoping it saves. Oh, there we go. That's so much better. Look, now we can actually place shot stuff. I didn't even place. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Okay. And we'll get some bits and we'll just surround that border. My base doesn't look that pretty, but we're out of coal. We're so poor. I want to do a UEV world download, I think. But I'm going to want to revamp or proc a little bit for late game. So I can't really keep the same IV or proc. Alright, so hopefully this is saved. Yeah, awesome. Not going to have enough wire. Alrighty, let's anchor that. Let's figure out where we want it. Do we need it up one block? I think it's fine. Do we need it up one block? Can't look. Let's unanchor and let's go up. Okay, we're good. Cool. Let's go this way. Yeah, that's fine. Keep a one block gap there. Maybe we can move it back a couple blocks. Should be okay. Okay, that's moved, and we can make a new subnet here. And I reckon we have... We have our own macerator array down here. Just so we can nuke the setup. Okay, let's go. Do we have maceration stacks? Yep, awesome. Do we have slicing things? What are they called? Slicing. The maceration stack is something different. Crushing wheels. Crushing wheels. Thanks for the follow, Waffle King. Do the extome blocks block passive mob spawns? I have just turned it off in game rule. To be honest, I can't be bothered dealing with it. I don't think it's that much of an issue. Or that much of a, not issue, but like, it's not cheating, is what I'm trying to say. It's so stupid that sheep can eat grass in your farming stations, or whatever they're called, and unform them. Grass being a structure check is so funny to me. Alright, we're gonna keep a 4-block gap. Guess it's 2 blocks now. Yep, that's good. I like it. Okay, so cool. Now we have to do the A2. So I think this is all we need. We also need some chem plants, so let's go get some chem plant stuff. We need some casings. Casings. Peak casings, I think they're called. If we go chem plant. Because I know there's a sodium persulfate recipe that's really good. It's really good. Tungsten frame. Let's just do 1,000. Extreme engine intake. Let's do 1,000. PTFE pipe caping we have. Okay. Molybdenum. Let's do 1,000 of those. Peak casing. 1,000 of those. All right. Should be good. Let's go copy. And we'll probably copy this tower. I reckon this tower is the best tower for copying because it's literally stocking input, stocking, and then outputs here. So I always copy this tower when I need more chem plants, i.e. that one down there. Cool. And then we'll go... Actually, we do need to rotate this 2 times. And then we need to go like this. 2. I should have anchored it just in case we were missing something. Looks like we're fine. Okay, awesome. So that's how you quickly build multis, if you didn't know. It's fairly simple. All right. Now run those cables up. Probably didn't need dense cables. Probably didn't. Okay, awesome. Cool. Now let's get some ME drives. So these will be holding all of the crushed ores. We'll probably just put it directly in front. Like so. Cool. And I'll run this guy, maybe a terminal. Like this. And then I'll just run this down like that. That is fine. We'll get a flux net. Doesn't really matter. Awesome. Then what we're going to do is from here, we're going to wireless, shove that there, put that there. And then we are going to have some filters. So these filters are going to be interesting. Like this is what we did in New Horizons. I guess it doesn't even matter. We kind of just want everything crushed. Kind of just want everything crushed. Okay, I'll do it for now. Yeah, I'll do it for now. We'll get different wirelesses. Go like this. Cool. Okay. Cable. Just a quick temporary permanent solution. Yeah, basically. Yeah, extract only is fine. That is fine. Yep. Okay. Let's go and grab. Let's put this on a hub. Okay, this is gonna look kind of weird, I think. Probably will be. We'll go like this. We can probably remove these ones, but it's fine. Are those IO ports on your OPROC rotating each subnet to move items around? Yes, they are. Very, very strong. Highly recommend. Sorry, I'm thinking for a little bit. I'm thinking. Okay, let's remove these. Because I know I'm going to have multiple output points for autos. Probably not, actually. Anyway, we'll do a hub. We'll do a hub, doesn't matter. Go like this. And then we'll go storage bus. Like so. Gonna see everything. This one is going to be filtered, so we will just put like a Stellarium wire, I guess. That is fine. And we'll go like this. And then we'll add another one of these. Cool. And then we'll go like this, 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 this. And then if we need another connection, we can just add it. Like here, that's fine. We won't actually attach it, but get the memo. And then I will get this wireless kit, chuck this here, and then we will expose this to the geode subnet, just so we can have all the geodes in storage. Where are we? Because I feel like we're not going to want to macerate. Like we're not going to need all the geodes, so there's no point actually processing everything. And I'd rather just process what we need. I can probably just put it there. That's fine. Let's go down here. Cool. Yep, looks a-okay. Let's get a quartz fiber. Good enough. Should power that subnet. And we'll go terminal. It does not power that subnet. Probably because I haven't made a proper subnet here. Actually, I don't even... I can literally just do that. That's fine. And then we want an output. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. We need to somehow power this subnet. Yep. That should be good. Let's get a flux. I do like using flux because I think it is less laggy since... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if A performs EU calculations better than flux calculations. Okay, so cool. We go terminal here. We should be able to see what's in this subnet. And then we can also see what's in this subnet very easily. So you can see what we have in here, right? And if we want to macerate something, so the first thing that we need is monazite, right? So we'll get monazite. We are just going to filter it right here. So monazite, geodes, and we can see only the monazite there. And then we're going to only filter for monazite in here and only macerate monazite. And then the output is going to go directly into here. So we'll just add this. We'll put this guy down here. And we will store a bulk cell of that monazite. I have to double check that this is fine when you macerate it. Yeah, you get crushed monazite. The impure piles, I think we can void. So I think we'll only store everything that is partitioned in here and then void everything else. So we'll have these all on high priority, even though I think they are high priority than normal, but I am going to put them on high priority just in case. Yep. Awesome. And we'll get a cell workbench. Like this. And we'll go. And we'll get crushed monazite. And then we could be funny and put some sort of requester system here so that we maintain a certain stock of these ores, but we have infinite of these in here. I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah. Okay, let's try crush this now. Let's get a cable. Let's put it here. Let's get a converter. Let's turn these to UHV, 16 amps. Not dynamo, please, not dynamo. Not dynamo. Energy hatch. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, and about the IO port thing, we don't actually need the IO port anymore. I have been able to rework. I can rework my warp proc now pretty easily since we have stocking hatches. We did unlock them quite a while ago, but I made my warp proc in HV, so that's kind of where that ends up. Flux, which is kind of why I want to redo it. If you do want to see my previous worlds, I do have my world downloads in my Discord pinned. And I'll make a UEV one probably soon. I want to get Netherline fully up and running. Alrighty, cool. Okay, that's crushing monazite. Awesome. So now we have monazite here. We are going to get a trash can. And we're just going to void anything that we don't need. So we have to be very careful with this system to make sure we don't actually chuck like mainnet through here or any other things, because we are going to be trash canning stuff. So that should hopefully output the stuff that we don't need. Yep. And there we go, 500,000 crushed monazite. And if we process this, you can see, yeah, looking good. We are also going to probably want an output subnet. I could use this one, but I kind of want to start fresh and kind of just want to start fresh and use bulking for everything. This can just be general general processing or whatever. What's the main endgame power source in StarTech? I think it's fusion. I think it's fusion. I don't exactly know, but I think it's fusion. I'm sure there's someone in chat a bit more wiser than me. Unless I am endgame. I don't know if I'm endgame yet. I think I got still a little bit to go. But we haven't unlocked everything yet. Alright, let's put these guys down. Oh my goodness. Theta's going to have more than fusion, hopefully. Yeah, I reckon. I hope so. That's going to be good. Yo, Lucifer, how are we going? Good news. Wireless Advanced Setup Kit is in the next extended AE version. So it's in Theta. Oh my goodness. I love you, Lucifer. Thank you. You don't understand how many wirelesses I've connected. Look at, okay, I'll show you my Netherline, right? Look at how many wirelesses I use. I use wireless for legitimately everything. And it would make my life so easy. Also, wireless is technically more resource efficient for your server than cables. I use wireless for everything. You know the pain? Yep. It's so bad. On my arse lines especially. Like imagine if I could just queue all these up and then I could just bang, 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 bang. All 128 of these in one go. It's just so nice. Alrighty, here we go. You're cooking something else currently? It will make playing so much better. Ooh, I'm excited. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad modern AE is much easier to work with than than old one. Very happy. Get some cool AE features. New Horizons does have a lot of new AE features actually. I think they added a bunch more recently as well. There's some pretty cool ones. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I know there was some recent ones and announcements. Daily's GTH is pretty up to modern standards with the native fluids. Yeah, it's pretty buggy at the moment. I did try play it. It's not perfect, but yeah, at least we have native fluid support now, which is very nice. Okay, so this is going to be the output. Do we have the output actually? Yeah, that's right here. I didn't really put it in the most convenient place. It's okay. Let me go like this. Bang. Just look at the sneak peeks. You're extending the last preview with, what is that word? Paginated? Paginated toolbit. Okay. I'm assuming multi-page tooltips. Wait, let me look. Discord. We will go to Starty somewhere. Wait, and use sneak peeks? Hang on. I'm not sure which sneak peeks you're referring to. Tooltips of pages? Oh, okay, nice, nice, nice. Wait, so that means we're getting more mechanics? We're getting more mechanics? Oh, I see. Fire. Fire. So we can have more complex mechanics, right? And it also means we don't have to read the quest book. Dance. Like, I'll read tooltips. I won't read the quest book. I do not need dense cable here. Whatever. It means the screen is not full of one massive tooltip. Oh, okay. That makes a bit more sense. That makes a bit more sense. All right. We got that hooked up. Let's get some cables. We can use white. I don't think we're going to be making a million bulk ore factories. I think this is probably going to be fine. And I'll try to think of some way to not process everything. Because I don't think we need to. I think, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I have Harmony tool at the moment. Let's go. Let's go. Or maybe we do process everything and we just turn off the geode thing. I don't know. Okay, let's get some wireless. Like this, like this, like this. So this is the input. We will just connect that here. That is fine. And these are the outputs. Awesome. Now Akko can write to his heart's content a massive tooltip. Let's go. I can't wait to have some tier 8 water lines in here. I want I want some complex mechanics. They're so fun. All right. We need to add some power. What are the changes? Do you know the changes on the Netherline, by the way? Do you know what's happening to that? We need converter. Kind of curious. I'm assuming it just got revamped a little bit. I didn't find many issues. I did find it's not that big of a deal, but I think activated carbon dust is actually negative inside the line. I'm still processing it. Oh no, I'm not. I'm processing something else. This is the separator. But I'm fairly certain the activated dust is negative, which is kind of interesting choice. So there's not really many places to get it. This nether dust. So you're kind of forced to avoid some of this output because you're just not able to process it. I think this stuff. You're forced to avoid some of this mixture. The new Netherline is more complex recipes that use more complex multis instead of line slot. Okay, not too bad. Aura shifts to turn it off finally. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hafnium dioxide. Hafnium dioxide. What does that need? I always spell hafnium wrong. I feel like, is this level? Have I got something level maintained here? Sodium bicarbonate. I have a feeling this might be level maintained. Yeah, it is. And I might have cleared it from the system. Bicarbonate, yeah. Okay, I need to grab one before it gets sucked up. Oh, it is getting crafted. It's getting crafted. It's just pretty slow because in LCRs. You mean building new moldies are more enjoyable than spamming old ones? Yeah, kinda. It depends. Depends. I do like spamming old ones as well. I think it's just getting queued up by one of these moldies, unless there's something stuck. I have an issue with some stocking hatches sometimes. Sometimes they break. If you have more than 2 circuits in here, more than one circuit, it sometimes breaks. Like I have circuit 2 and 3. It won't craft the circuit 3 recipes until I remove the circuit 2 for some reason. I'm not sure why. It kind of just gets stuck to it, but it's okay if you make the second circuit a go circuit. Not really sure why that's happening. Like here, if I have 3 in 1, sometimes it just gets stuck on that one recipe and it won't process it. It's really weird. But I ran into that and it was kind of confusing. It kind of hurt my head for a little bit. Oh yeah, we can remove these void miners. We can. Okay, sodium persulfate. I know we have a lot of sodium persulfate down here. I just want to get a little bit of a batch running. Okay, let's go like this. Not this line. Let's go this line. And we'll expose some to main. Because we definitely don't need it in here. And I'd prefer to take it from here before we produce our own. Yeah, we got 366,000. Not enough to process all these ores, but if we can expose that to here. Missing channel. Let me get a network thing. OCR does infinite parallel. Interesting. Okay, I know why that's happening. It's because we have that terminal. Let's just do that. Normally AE2, normally it path finds on world reload, at least in New Horizons. And it always finds the best combination to traverse, but it looks like it's not here. I wonder if I reload it will fix that. Okay, so we are going to want to, we actually do want this. We actually do want this, but this will go onto our main. We'll go this guy, shove that there. This guy, and let's filter this for sodium sulfate. Cool. And we'll go extract only. And we're going to bind this directly to some sort of main net. Is this main net? Yeah, whatever. Should be fine. As long as there's channels, it's fine. Cool. And we should have sodium persulfate viewable in here. Awesome. And we are going to filter this guy for sodium persulfate. Yep. I guess we can just do that. And then we can do that. Okay, cool. I wonder if monazite actually does take sodium persulfate or distilled water. Oh, it takes distilled water. Okay, let's filter for distilled water as well. Cool. I didn't realize some of them take distilled water. I thought it was all sodium persulfate. Is there cribs in this pack or just subnets for auto crafting? In Theta there'll be cribs, but at the moment it's just subnets. You can do like this toggle bus shenanigans, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, so I don't really do it. In Theta, I'll have a new design that will swap faster because it won't use level emitters. But honestly, I think the stocking delay is the big killer. It's like 5-second checks. You can increase it in configs, but I kind of do like playing vanilla completely. Yeah. Okay, let's get some Stellarium. But yeah, next update that we cribs. I'm hoping they're gated late, like maybe UEV, like the proxies at least, because they are pretty strong. It's kind of just brainless. Who knows? Who knows? It could be early on. Sticky card? No, don't use sticky card. Well, maybe it's optimized in this version. It is not optimized in New Horizons. How do you route the fluids without packets? I just use normal subnets. All my subnets are normal. I don't have any universal setups as such. But I will have universal setups next update. I've got a few designs. There will be dual cells. So it really opens up a lot of broken universal setups. So yeah. Monazite, thorium, neodymium. Monazite, thorium, neodymium. Cool. All right, let's get some bulk cells. Monazite, thorium, neodymium. Only reason you use covered instead of smart, because smart causes a lot of FPS lag if you have a lot of them, so I prefer not to use them. Alrighty. So I do want to revamp the setup a little bit. I can't be bothered. Maybe I'll do it properly off stream. But I do need to route. I do need to route things into here, like monazite, for example. I hope there's enough channels. 6, 8. Is that on a controller? No, let's put a controller down though. Do I want to see some of the multis? Hang on 1 second. I have misread this subnet. Where is the controller in this subnet? I don't see it. Is there like a controller hidden? Wait, where is the controller? Storage bus. There's nothing there anymore. Oh, I've got a controller down here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Where can I see your resource pack list? I am not using a resource pack. This is just stock StarT. I generally don't play with texture packs. I play with shaders sometimes. I don't think I'm actually using shaders. Am I using shaders? I honestly can't tell. I'm just using the shaders that come with it probably. But as you can see, I'm not even using the default stuff here. This is the basic. I don't even know what shaders are. I don't even know what shaders are. Shader packs. Yeah, they're not even enabled. I'm not even using, like I can enable it. But normally my FPS lags a little bit in some of these setups. Mainly because I got smoke. The smoke down there kind of kills it. Yeah, you'll see my FPS just die. Alrighty, we are going to filter for monazite dust. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to specifically process monazite. And we'll go wireless. Like this. But yeah, we're going to have to change our ore proc a little bit. But this should still work. This should still work. Hopefully monazite dust is being centrifuged. So I don't want it to be electrolyzed. I need it to be... Oh, never mind. I need it to be centrifuged. No, electrolyzed. I need it to be electrolyzed. Hopefully it didn't go in there. Oh, it's in here. Awesome. And hopefully phosphate isn't being electrolyzed easier either, or centrifuged, or whatever it is. Let's check. Phosphate, phosphate, phosphate. Okay, electrolyzer. Okay, it's not. It should be getting deposited in here. And monazite should not be in any of these subnets. Yep, awesome. And let's check. Extract only. I hope that wasn't the wrong subnet, because it could have been an issue. If we go terminal, we can double check that this is the monazite subnet. Yep, it should be correct. It should be correct. So yeah, we can see monazite. I think I might have another storage bus somewhere. I can't tell if it's taking... If it's actually taking the phosphate. Is it? No, it's definitely not. Okay, what if we partition one of these cells? I may have freaked something up. We'll go sell workbench and we'll see if we can get some monazite out. And let's see if that takes it. Okay, it's not seeing the actual monazite. Oh, it's on a different subnet. What? Oh, it's on a different subnet. Hang on. Oh, it's on a different subnet, bruh. Bruh. We'll go monazite here then. This should be filtering. Yeah, cool. That's what we like to see. There we go. Okay. We can take this one out. All right, monazite should be going on the electrolyzer, I hope. Yep. We can put some acceleration cards on here. Since we're not really power poor anymore like we used to be. I think expanded IO ports are better. I also can probably take that down, whatever. We can get a bigger cell. We can just put the cell in. And hopefully we have phosphate. This is what I want. Yes, phosphate does. Awesome. And now I should just be able to AFK this Netherline that we have down here. And we can get the Estout dust or whatever it's called. I think they're removing routers and data, but you're not 100% sure. No, they're not removing routers. To automate solar array repair, we need modular routers with placer module, which aren't that lag free. Really? Damn. They should re-enable formation annihilation plants. I don't know why they disabled it. Maybe there was some sort of cheese or something. Okay, we should be able to see phosphate. Yeah, nice. We have tons of phosphate now. Holy phosphate. Alrighty, so, right. So for the phosphate, there was a specific recipe that used it. I think it was in the chamber or LCR. It was this recipe here, the large chemical reactor. This is what gives us Estout dust, right? So we should be making Estout dust. We have to double check we have these filtered in LCR. We'll do LCR 1, I reckon, unless it's currently occupied. It's not occupied at the moment. Let's just do it in LCR 1, or we could do all the LCRs. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to put SLD dust, and we're going to put phosphate. And we should see these go wild in like 2 seconds. Nice. Okay, we're making Estout dust, and we can finally finish off, hopefully, the rest of the line. I think this is the last bit that I had. So we're going to go yeet. And we're going to start from Estout dust, and you'll get a small taste of how I make these lines so quick. The setup is the most important part. But yeah, we're going to run this through the advanced chemical synthesizer. I think I've already got that put into this chem plant. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. So I think we're already maintaining fluoroantiammonic acid, I believe. Yep, fluoroantiammonic acid. I already set that up. So we'll go to the chem plant. This guy right here. We will just add, I believe, just S dust and fluoroantiammonic acid, and we'll get these guys. We'll go like this. That should start processing. And then for this, we add that to the centrifuge. We can keep fluorine. So we go to the centrifuge down here. We'll add this. We'll add this guy. Perfect. We'll check what the outputs are. So we have antimony trifluoride and we have calamatium solution. So we take those, we'll remove this one, and then we do the same thing here. So it looks like we need to just add this to the centrifuge. Then we'll go here. We'll remove that. We have antimony trifluoride again. And we have isophil solution. Cool. So for antimony trifluoride, we can probably just run that in an LCR that has oxygen, I believe, or hydrofluoric. I believe this LCR has hydrofluoric. Hydrofluoric. Maybe this one. One of these is hydrofluoric because I know there's conflicts. Or not. I guess there's no hydrofluoric. Okay, well, we'll add it to this one and we'll hope there's no conflicts. I don't think there is. Go hydrofluoric. I feel like there'll be conflicts with some patterns. Or not. I don't know. Hopefully nothing bad is happening. Looks fine. Okay. That should be good. And then we need to add these into the centrifuge again. More centrifuge steps. I know the centrifuges are pretty busy most of the time, so we might need to add more of these, or we just limit the inputs. So we get that dust, we get this dust, and then we just LCR these with water, which I believe the first LCR has. So we'll go to LCR 1, and then we'll filter this one. And this one is probably the same. Perfect. So we'll go to both of these, and it looks like we're done. Okay, cool. And I don't think we do anything with isophyll dust. Yeah, we can just keep it. Formation plane was so glitchy and contained so much dupe bugs that they decided to remove them forever. Really? Aww. Just copy the 1.7.10 code. All right, so we should be getting isophyll and calamatium. And that should basically be all of everything automated. Should be. So if we look into here, we'll go isophyll. Looks like we have isophyll solution. I believe it's probably all being centrifuged right now. Or not? Hello? Yeah, let's add those here. Let's add those manually. And this one. I kind of add these ones here. Just because... Hang on. One sec. Let me think real quick. Oh, let's add that one. Just because these centrifuge recipes get stuck on this one here, this lava recipe. So I normally just put these down in here. Cool, and as you can see, these should start processing. And maybe we can get like a data stick. And we'll just copy this across. And maybe we can set like a few more to do normal processings. That's why they're going. You wanted to make a multi-block filter. That's pretty tough. Okay, now we should be getting isophyll eventually once this all processes, but this is going to take some time, obviously. So I might call it ends there. I got work tomorrow and I need to go to work. I might leave this on overnight, maybe. As long as power doesn't go out, we can go check that, but it should be okay. And I think we have, yeah, should be okay. I just don't think we have tungsten boosts. And if we're consuming more than we produce, it could be bad. 12 hours. But, if we process everything in Netherline, then this will go down significantly. Because we are not currently inputting anything into it. So win-win, win-win. Maybe our AFK should be okay. I can get, do I need a backup buffer? Probably not. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to end it here. I think we did pretty well this stream. Maybe by next stream, I'll figure out what I want to do with this setup here. And I think it's looking promising, but I don't really want to process every ore in the game. Because I don't think we need to. I think it's fine. What time do I usually stream? I normally stream probably 3 hours before this. Whatever this time is. That's probably the normal time that I stream. So I normally work every day. On the weekends, it's really hard to give it time. It's really hard to... I kind of just stream whenever I'm free, but normally around this time and 3 hours before it is when I can't stream. But on the weekends, I tend to stream in the morning because I prefer streaming in the morning. So yeah, 12-hour difference of this, whatever. Oh. Is there any multis with cool animations like Gorge or Eye of Harmony in this pack? There's this one. This one's a pretty cool animation. But not that I've seen so far, no. There are cool multis though. Like the fusion rings actually have rings to them. If you look down here, you can see when they're on that you can actually see like fusion rings. So they're pretty cool. All the other ones just have like light up blocks or something. I think it's quite a lot of effort to put animations in the game. But yeah, everything else is pretty normal. Like there's some pretty cool multis. We don't talk about this one. Like, what is this? What is this? Monstrosity. It looks like a crab or something. This looks like a DTPF. This looks like a Ferris wheel. I mean, these are two multis, but and I put this on its side. This looks pretty cool. I do like this. This multi is kind of funny. Yeah. Turtle. Yeah, turtle. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, anyways, I am going to dip. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid, because I did see someone else on Star Technology. Star Tech. I want to try raid someone in Star Tech. Technology. Jude. Jude always raids me. I think Jude's doing like a challenge run. I think they're pretty cool. All right. The Stargate component assembly is very DTF coded. Yeah, it definitely is. All right, let's raid this guy. All right, I will be going to bed. Say hello to them for me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.